Good evening. It is Wednesday, September 14th, and this is a meeting of the Streets and Sidewalks Committee. Mr. Brock Keith is a member of this committee, and myself, Lynn Snee. We are here tonight to consider providing a recommendation to Council regarding consent legislation for the Ohio Department of Transportation Bridge Inspection Program. Mr. Titterington, do you have any additional information?
Thank you, Madam Chair. The city has 13 bridges. We're required annually to inspect those. In previous years, we had hired somebody to come in and do that for us. Some of those are our responsibility. You know, it just depends on what type of bridge and what the classification of the bridge is. In most cases, it's our responsibility. Could be county, could be state, but primarily it's usually ours. But the last couple of years, ODOT has been willing to, as part of their program, to come in and inspect those bridges. They do have the experts. Does not cost us a thing. Works out very well for us. To enable them to do that again this year for the next annual inspection, it does require consent legislation, like just about everything that we do with ODOT does. And so we are, of course, recommending that they do the inspections for us. And there's no cost to us for doing that. And as usual with ODOT legislation, we are requesting that this be considered emergency legislation.
Do they provide us with a report on what they find on each of the bridges?
They do.
All right. I have no further questions, Mr. Heath.
Yeah, and they do all our bridges, all 13 of them.
Yep.
Is that something they do for most cities?
It's at the option of the city, but I'm assuming that they would take them up.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no downside, I don't think. I mean, just
I don't believe so.
right.
But they only let you do it a year at the time. They don't, like, you can't have consent legislation to say we want you to continue this.
We are asking them if in the future we can do that with some of the more routine matters. Apparently nobody's asked them that question before, so they are asking their legal counsel. Okay. If there's a way to do that, then in the future we do want to have some, but we don't know at this point.
And they do it on a yearly basis. Is that as often as we would do it if we did it in-house as well?
That's correct.
Thank you. I don't have anything.
Is there anyone else with questions on this item? If not, are you ready to move forward
I'd say
as
move
emergency?
forward.
As
Yes,
emergency?
yes.
And I agree, so it's unanimous. As emergency. Any other items to come before Streets and Sidewalks? Then we are adjourned.